Red Ed feels the heat over torture. Labour leader rocked by revolt from his own MPs as he refuses to back an inquiry led by a judge. Labour High Command insists Westminster Committee should investigate, but string of MPs say only a judge probe can clear up torture questions. Miliband's brother David could be called to give evidence to an inquiry. He is accused of trying to cover up UK's part in CIA wrongdoing. Other Labour figures facing questions are Jack Straw and Tony Blair. Blair broke cover yesterday to say he never condoned torture. Now, the only reason, and I mean the only fucking reason on the planet, in the universe, in this Milky Way, this whole fucking thing that we live in, the only reason Ed Miliband doesn't want a judge-led inquiry is because it would mean people appearing before the judge would be under oath. They would have to tell the fucking truth, including his brother David. That is the only reason. Ed Miliband has been told not to support a judge-led inquiry because he is covering up for his colleagues. If the likes of Tony Blair, Jack Straw and David Miliband appear in front of a Westminster inquiry about torture, then they can lie all they like they have been since forever. But they would be under oath in a judge-led inquiry. What other reason could Ed Miliband possibly cite for not wanting to get to the truth and not wanting a judge-led inquiry? He's covering up. He's the establishment. The establishment do not want people telling the truth about what the establishment have been doing. This would damage the Labour Party massively just before a general election. I mean, look at this article that came out a few days ago. Look at the quote from Jack Straw. Diego Garcia guards its secrets, even as the truth on CIA torture emerges. It was July 2005, and Jack Straw was in combative mood during a parliamentary debate. The then Foreign Secretary insisted there was no need for a judicial inquiry into the UK's role in extraordinary rendition. And I quote, "Unless we start to believe in conspiracy theories and that the officials are lying, that I am lying, that behind the scenes there is some kind of secret state which is in league with some dark forces in the United States." You see, you simply cannot believe a fucking word these politicians say. He was lying. He knew he was lying. He thinks you're a fucking idiot. But we carry on believing them, don't we? Why? Why do we trust MPs? Jack Straw was a fucking minister. He wouldn't lie, would he? Oh no, he should be respected, surely. He's an honourable man. Nope, he's a fucking wanker who lied to you. Him, Blair and Miliband lied. They knew exactly what was going on. They're just taking the public for fools. And now they've got Red Ed covering their fucking asses for them. Of course the UK government knew these apparent terrorists were going off to be tortured. Anyone who says otherwise is lying. And this is why Ed Miliband doesn't want a judge-led inquiry. Remember Blair? He had a special relationship with America, wasn't it? A relationship that he is still reaping the financial rewards from. And as for Malcolm fucking Rifkin demanding the unredacted report on Britain's role in CIA's torture programme. Well, this, like everything our government says they will do, this will simply go nowhere and end up being forgotten. Rifkin, this guy's a 30-year MP. The absolute last thing this wanker is going to do is try and get to the truth. It's all a fucking joke. This is more like a leadership bid from Rifkin than an attempt to get to the truth. Wankers, the fucking lot of them.